Hi there, friends. I hope you're all doing well. It's been some time, hasn't it? That's because I've been a pretty busy fellow, trying to ignore all the crazy stuff I hear about and am told about, and focusing on what I've got to do up here, including a little bit of what you see back there. I've now got rainwater collection. So today's video is all about the wind and the weather. It's going to be a short one, I hope. I just want to talk today about how you can observe the wind and gain a lot of information about the weather is going to do or about to do in your neck of the woods. But first, before we get to all of that, let's do a quick pepper update. Would you look at these beauties? These are not little peppers. Take a look. If you compare the size of my hand. So what do you think? Should I be picking these? This one here looks like it might need to come a little quicker than the other one. This one back here is nice and full, pretty heavy. And then we have this wee little fellow right here. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you think I should pick these. Let's get on to the topic of the video, which is wind and how to use it and the direction to establish what your weather is doing or going to do. So when you combine information of where the wind is, and there's a highly scientific method that I'm going to show you right now. You go ahead and put that finger up in the air, and before long you'll feel a cold sensation. The side that cold sensation is coming in on, that's your wind direction. That's the direction it's coming from. So right now I have an east wind. How do I know it's an east wind? Well, one, the sun rises over there. Your sun rises on the east, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it sets in the west. So if you observe your sun, you can know the direction that the winds are coming in from, just like that. And if you know your little mnemonic on how to remember your directions, never eat shredded wheat. North, east, southwest if you are going clockwise, with north being at the top. So right now I have winds coming in from the east. Prevailing winds in northern Ontario are from the west. In most places in the northern hemisphere, this is also the case. Prevailing winds are from the west. So if your prevailing winds are from the west and you have an east wind, this generally means that you have a low pressure system coming in to interact with whatever air pressure systems you have that are sitting around. It's going to create normally precipitation. This usually will bring water down in the form of rain, snow, sleet, hail, all the other combinations and phases that water takes. You will experience those when you have a low pressure system coming in. And that's because of friction and air pressure and a whole lot of other science I'm not going to get into because I just don't know it that in depth. And there's others who really do. Listen to them on that topic. What I can tell you though is what I can observe. So when my winds are from the west, I have regular weather. When I have winds coming from the east, I usually have precipitation coming in. Right now there are clouds, the air is very humid, and we have had a considerable amount of rain here. When the winds are from the south, you are generally going to experience a warm air mass coming in and interacting with whatever environment you had at that point. So warm air meets cool air. Usually the warm air will displace that cool air if it's pushing forward, and so on and so forth. You get warmer temperatures. When you have northern air coming in, northern wind, you will generally experience colder temperatures. You can combine these effects. So if you have a northeast wind, you're going to have a cool air system coming in, and that will reverse the trend, and you might see precipitation and cold temperatures. If you have a southwest wind, you're probably going to experience some really nice weather and some warmer weather trends. So that's what I have for you on how to derive your weather information from your wind direction. If you like this content, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you think you know other people who might enjoy this, go ahead and share it with them. and let them know what you found interesting about the video. If you'd like to see more content like this as it comes out, definitely subscribe to my channel and you'll know as soon as other videos come out. I'd love to hear what you thought of my video, so go ahead and comment if you want to let me know. And if you're a meteorologist or a weather expert and I'm completely full of it, let me know down there too. I want to know. Oh, I should mention a quick little tidbit. What if the air is completely still? It doesn't really happen all that often, but if it does, just start observing around you. Look at the clouds. You might get some information about what the weather is doing there. In my experience, when the air is completely still, you're in the middle of the interaction of two systems or in the middle of a storm system, and the wind is probably going to change. Right, so that's that little parenthesis over and done with. I'm the Frugal Gunny, and I have zero tolerance for evil. Take care of yourselves, my friends.